Today I have some Disney pin mail that I wanted to open and share, especially because one of these packages contains probably my new favorite Disney pin. And then this bottom box also contains a little bit more than just pins. So let's just dive right into everything. This first package is an Artland pin that was sent along by Frank of Pinapalooza for me to be able to check out and review. So I've done a number of videos on my channel sharing Artland pins, which are officially licensed Disney pins. They're typically low edition sizes and very high quality kind of pieces of artwork. And this pin in particular is very much a piece of miniature art. So this pin is called Rapunzel's The Swing or Swinging Dreams, and it's part of Artland's Masterworks series. And one of the really awesome things about this pin is that it's an LE of only 100. The pin itself has this super pretty sculpted metal border acting as a picture frame, and you have Rapunzel's tower, and then it's like her hair going around. It's so cool how they did the artwork inset because it almost looks like it's from a multi-plane camera. It feels like there's so much dimension to it. So this pin really does feel like a tiny framed painting. Like all of the Artland pins, it has the gold bar back stamp on it, and this is number 69 out of 100. But a super pretty artistic depiction of Rapunzel. I'll link to the Pinapalooza website in the description if you're interested in checking out this pin or other Artland exclusives. The next few pins I have are all Big Thunder Mountain Railroad themed because at Walt Disney World, Big Thunder Mountain Railroad just celebrated its 40th anniversary, which it celebrated at Disneyland the other year. So this first pin was a surprise release that came out in Magic Kingdom, and this is the official Parks 40th anniversary limited edition pin. This pin here is a limited edition of 2,500. It features Mickey Mouse riding in a train car going past a dinosaur skeleton. And it's kind of interesting that it just says established 1980 on it and not anywhere on the pin does it say like 40th anniversary, which I kind of like because it makes it a little bit more timeless and classic. But I love how the backer card kind of perfectly matches the wildest ride in the wilderness. Next up, this package was a trade that I made. I traded with Gianna, and I traded for a few more new Big Thunder Mountain Railroad pin releases. We kind of ended up doing a two-part trade. So the first one was I was able to trade for the Big Thunder Mountain Railroad Tiny Kingdom pin, and then I also traded for a Coco pin. So I'm super happy that I was able to trade for this Tiny Kingdom pin. It's one of the larger Tiny Kingdom pins, but I love the design of it, how they have the southwestern cacti there. And then I also traded for this Miguel pin, which I think comes from a Coco booster set. And then Gianna was also super nice to include this Magic Kingdom Zap pin with it. Then for the second part of our trade, I traded for the Big Thunder Mountain Railroad Minnie Mouse The Main Attraction pin set. And I love absolutely everything they came out with for the Minnie Mouse Main Attraction Big Thunder Mountain set. These pin sets really are so nice in person. They're a really awesome size. The first pin is made out of like a 3D sculpted raised soft enamel. So this pin represents the ride itself. I love the beautiful rock work of it. Then the center pin matches the Minnie Mouse plush, and I was also able to trade for the Minnie Mouse plush from this set, which is just absolutely gorgeous. And this pin version is so beautiful. It has this amazing pearlescent fill for her dress. Just love the detail. And then the last pin matches the ears, which I do have the ears. Pin looks exactly like the real version. Just the screen printing detail on this is so, so nice. And then Gianna also included another really nice zap, this cute Minnie Mouse pirate pin, and it says, "Pirate bling is my thing." So I have to figure out how exactly I want to display this set because this is the only Minnie Mouse Main Attraction pin set I have. I'm debating if I kind of keep them all together and then just put them all with my attraction pins, or maybe I keep them together and put them with my Minnie Mouse pins. I also have some other pins that are just the ear headbands. They're from a flare set. So I will figure out exactly where to put these all on my pin board. I'm gonna move on to the box right now and then save this package for last. So as you can see here, this is the D23 Fantastic Worlds gift set. I did cave and sign up for a D23 Gold membership because they had a big discount since it's closer to the end of the year. And I wanted to join it because there was a really awesome pin set, which they still have not shipped out. But for joining, you get this really awesome box set. And like, the presentation had me sold right away. I mean, look at that. I mean, not only Bob Chapek's signature, but also Mickey Mouse. So it comes with a nice personalized welcome letter. Then you get this absolutely ginormous poster. Let's see just how much of that I can get in frame. This is huge. But it's this beautiful artwork all themed to Fantastic Worlds, which has been the theme for D23 this year. Such cool Easter eggs all throughout this artwork. This also comes with a super adorable printed kind of kerchief. It has a kind of wilderness explorer-esque Mickey that says, "Adventure is out there." They also include this patch celebrating Disneyland's 65th anniversary. Visit Disneyland USA, the happiest place on earth, and boy do I wish people could visit Disneyland. Then there's also a set of Fantastic Worlds postcards. Some of these are attraction-based, some movie-based. This first one you can see is Space Mountain. And then finally, here is the pin mail part of this. There is this Fantastic Worlds pin set. So if you can kind of get a sense for scale, these are really big, nice pins. This whole set is really hefty. We celebrate the different worlds of Swiss Family Treehouse, Tony's Restaurant with Lady and the Tramp, Bald Mountain with Chernabog from Fantasia, Asgard, which sounds like Thor. I don't really keep up with my Marvel movies. We have Pizza Planet, Toy Story with a little alien, love that one. And the last one is Hoth from Star Wars. I'm thinking I might end up keeping the Pizza Planet pin from the set, but otherwise I was planning I can sell the rest of this pins from the set to kind of defray the cost of the membership. But I was really pleased and impressed by the welcome gift for the gold level of D23. So now we are on to our last piece of pin mail, the one that has the pin that I am so very excited about, and this piece of mail comes from Hong Kong. Early this year, Hong Kong Disneyland was supposed to have their pin trading carnival event, but then there were all the park closures, so just recently they finally released all the pins that they were going to have at this event, and I had a few of them picked up for me. In addition to the pins, they included some guide maps and times guide for Hong Kong Disneyland. I love saving and collecting these. And the first two pins I got are Zootopia pins featuring Nick and Judy on little pieces of toast. I feel like you'll only kind of find these types of pins at Hong Kong Disneyland. You know, you're just your casual characters on pieces of toast. We have Judy and Nick from Zootopia. They're kind of drawn in their cutie style, and both of these pins are a limited edition of 800. So finally, a few new things to add to my Zootopia pin board. And then finally here, the pièce de résistance. I'm so excited that this pin even exists. I am so excited to be able to own this pin. This is also from the 2020 Pin Trading Carnival release, and it is the Disneyland Churro Cart. I have not yet even taken this thing out of the plastic, so I'd say let's do that first. So this pin was released as part of a set of different food carts from different international Disney parks, each park kind of featuring a different specialty, and of course the Disneyland one is the churros. There are so few churro-themed and related pins, and you just cannot get better than this. So you have Goofy kind of working the churro cart, and Pluto's putting in an order for some churros. But this is definitely a pin that I dreamed would exist, and now it does, especially since I cannot enjoy actual churros themselves. I have non-celiac gluten sensitivity. If I tried to eat a churro, it would probably take me at least like 2 weeks to recover, so not really worth it. But I will miss and reminisce about the days when I could enjoy the world's most delectable Disneyland churros. But I wanted to come and get a real good close-up of the back of this pin because this also has the brand new pin trading logo. So it still has the classic old school logo, and then it has the newer one. And then it has the stamp for Pin Trading Carnival Hong Kong Disneyland. The churros are presented by the Disneyland Resort, and this pin is a limited edition of 600. So really pretty much as perfect as you can get. So that was all of my Disney pin mail to share today. Excited to add a few more Big Thunder Mountain Railroad pins to my collection, and I've got to put that churro pin on a prime spot on my sweets and snacks board. But thanks for watching!